All right. We went to the contest this weekend. You saw that. And this is Steve's airplane here. Uh, he had a prop strike and it just about tore the nose off the airplane. And, you know, I told him to get some Loctite and tighten these bolts up and all that. But this is the motor mount here, plywood. And I don't mean aircraft ply, I mean light ply. This is shit plywood. So I told Steve that I'd repair it for him. So I got this, I didn't want to use the big piece, but I had to. I have this printed circuit board material. It's not phenolic, it's something else. And I'm cutting this piece to fit in to where the motor mount is. Now this thing has, it's really a Mickey Mouse. Hey RC, it's really a Mickey Mouse setup. And it was put together with hot glue. I can tell that already. No, not epoxy. Hot glue. Light ply doublers, balsa wood over the top. So I peeled back the monocoat first thing, took the motor out, and I'm trying to fit this in here, and I want to get it to where it will just fit. Then I'm going to put epoxy in there and glue it. But you see, it's got notches on the side. It's a pretty oddball shaped piece to try to figure out how to get in there. But we'll get it. Somebody made it. I can duplicate it. Really felt bad for Steve. He didn't get to fly. The field was kind of lumpy, and he hit a rut, and just not good. So we're going to try a new motor mount and a smaller prop, but 11.55 instead of a 13.45. So anybody who's got a Vector 40, I think that I would pay attention to the motor mount right off the bat. Let's see here. Try getting this side in. See where. I'll get you in here close as soon as I get it fitted. That will fit there. This won't fit there. Why? Just a matter of fit, sand, cut, grind, whatever it's going to take is what it's going to take. A little bit of glue in here still. And they put it together with hot glue. What a joke. I wonder how many people have had a similar problem. Because this wood It's like nothing. Come on, get in there. It's gotta keep, oh, it's got some boogers in there. That's what the deal is. Got hot glue stuck in there. Or does it? Maybe not. I was thinking I was going to have to jig this thing up to get a motor mount in it, but because of the keys in this thing, I can key it in and I don't have to. It should be close. Okay, there it goes, there. I don't want to break it. It's starting to go. Okay. I got 9 watchers. You guys not watching the Indy 500? The reason why the video from the contest was so grainy, there wasn't a cell tower around. I'm gonna have to get satellite internet, Starlink. Why won't you go in there? Get some boogies off of this. There's one side. So it's not deep enough. Hey, Steve Berry, watching on the big TV. Let's see what that says there. I can't see. Watching on the big TV, great picture. Have to admit, I miss your 3-camera setup with auto director. Yeah, I'll get that set up here shortly. I just haven't fell back into the grind. It takes a lot to run all this crap. I need some help. Oh, looks like we got it. Why? What's the story? Oh, crap. I don't want to just force it in because then it's going to be out of alignment. It's this piece right here, I'm sure of it. Yeah, almost. Almost. That's up too high. That'll be all right. Fill it up with epoxy. There it is. There it is. It goes all the way down to the notch there. It's notched into the little notches on the side. So I gotta mix some epoxy up. Let's see here. What's the story? Oh, I see. They had dual layers. What a joke. They had this piece here, which is total shit, with this piece over the top of it. And this wood is terrible. Is that the Vector 40? Basically an updated Nobler. No, not really. Finished. Yeah, I can get down. I can make shit happen. Now we got to get it out of there. No problem. So here's the oddball shape that it has to be. This is, like I say, a printed circuit board material. You could use 1/8" phenolic, which would work just as good. This is 3/32 or how many millimeter it is or whatever. But I would, if you can't get this, I'd use the 1/8" phenolic. Okay, so now we need to epoxy this in here. 5, 15 would be better. 15. That's 30. I guess we could use 30. We'll use 30, I guess. And we're going to need some acid brushes. Steve is going to be coming over here, and I'm going to show him how to build a crossfire. So I've got to clean my shop up. So we're going to be, the 3-camera setup will probably work because one camera will be here, one camera will be there, and then one camera will do close-ups. I don't know. That's the hardener. I don't know why I did that. It don't matter. It don't matter. Looks like I need some more supplies. I'm kind of running out of materials. I tell you what, it'll scare the crap out of you when you hear these things coming out of the airplane. It's just like a weed eater. There's not much. I might have to cut this wood back here, scab on a piece so that I can scab on the nose ring, because there's nothing to glue to. this will be a two-part video because we're not going to hang around and watch glue dry. So I will get this set. We'll end the video, come back in half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and finish the project because it'll go quick. I think I got some monocoat to make it look, and it doesn't much matter because it's electric. It's not like it's getting fuel on it, but gotta make her look good. Okay, now we boogie it in there. Let's see, I better tape those off so I don't get epoxy on them. Okay. It'll be glued in there this time. That's for sure. Hot glue. What a joke. Yeah, Steve thought this would take hours to do. I knew it would be nothing. We ain't building a watch. We're just trying to get her back together. Okay. And the glue sticks to this stuff really good. Phenolic or this circuit board material. Come on now, get in there. I had you in there once. That's one side. Yeah. Okay, better wipe that mount off where the motor sits. Now the problem is, I think I'll do it anyway. I think it needs some small triangles in there. I think so. We'll get something. Let's see where. And then I'll take a Dremel and Dremel for the motor to fit. Whoa, what can I get? Here we go. Got it. So I got some, this is hard balsa. I don't know, 5/8 by 3/8, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it is, it'll work. So I need to cut that to length. Gotta be right there. Yeah. Let's split it down the center. Now we'll split that in half. With my knife. Huh. I just had it in my hand. Come on. Try that. So I'm going to make some triangle blocks. So I split this into 2 pieces. I didn't get it right. About 16 too long. And no big deal. Come on now. Yeah, I told him when he gets it back, it's going to be bulletproof, because you know I hate to see guys go out to the field, fiddle fart around, and not be able to fly. It's ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to be taking the cuts all in there and grinding it out so that the motor can fit. But so I'll give you a close-up of it when I get it all done. You got to think like an engineer, you know. One's too many. Put on 3 or 4. Damn. Now this pretty much has to be the right incidence because of the clips in the nose. I mean, I cut those notches so that it would sit with zero incidence. But if it has a little, we can always shim it, the motor. So what we got here is that. Then when this all dries, I have to make some type of apparatus to go on the front and glue all this together so we can get this block here glued back on. And this will glue to the back of the firewall. Like so. Oh, I see what happened. Man, this is messy. It's not my airplane. It's an ARF. It's Steve Smith's. The Natch Judge, Steve Smith. So he didn't get to fly. Eyeball this and make sure that it's. I guess it looks right. Usually, if it looks right, that looks about right. Usually, right. So we spent 30 minutes getting that glued in. I think I'll end the stream and I'll come back. Let's see. Let's see, there's. I want all these parts to fit back on before the glue dries. Make sure we got the right incidence. Loosen that up. Oh, come on. Set that in there and let the glue dry. And that way I know it's in the right spot. If I can get it to go in. It don't want to go. There it is. There it is. So, I don't want to glue this back on until I get the motor put in it, because it seems to be a real pain in the ass to get all that shit in there, and I'll make it as easy as easy on myself. I'll epoxy this part and CA the rest. And then I got to put, it had some other Mickey Mouse, really bad design. Some other Mickey Mouse thing, this, glued on to the front here. So I have to make this piece. And this is plywood too. It's a laser cut, looks like 1/4-inch light ply. We're not going to use this piece. It's totally roached, but so this goes, oh, I see how it goes. This goes here to lock this all in. Okay. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna have to I'll make this out of balsa wood, hard balsa, CA it to harden it up, and a bunch of epoxy, and it'll be fine. Terrible. It's 3/8. So I need to figure out how to do this in 3/8. So if it was me, I'm going to cut this in the center so I can duplicate it on both. It just roached that thing. I'll cut it in the center, duplicate it. I just eyeball it here, and we'll have to sand to fit. Like I say, it's plywood. So we got this. It's not quite centered. Oh well. A little. So add. Gotta add 1/4-inch. Now let's see, 1/8 inch on this. So let me find a piece of hard 3/8, and we'll sandwich this all together and CA it and get it all. But this motor mount here is about 1,000 times stronger than that light ply they had there. I can't explain. This is part of the motor mount here. I mean, it's garbage, total garbage. And to be honest with you, when you were watching this out at Booter Park and you had the prop strike and I heard it spit out a washer or something, I picked up my airplane because I thought for sure the motor was going to come flying out of there and hit my airplane. We got plenty of glue in there. I see a nice, it's got plenty of glue. You guys got any questions on how I repair stuff? I mean, my way of doing things is, unorthodox, I know. But shit, it works, so why complain? Okay. Yeah, we got a piece of 3/8 here. I'll use this end, it's hard. Okay, so that won't work like that. This might take a couple of times to make this piece. We shall see. I'm just going to engineer it by eye here. I know what it's supposed to look like. I think we'll leave it big and have to sand it to shape. Okay. I don't know why that notch is there. I don't like that at all. I will glue that to that, so that'll tie that bottom piece together. So we want to do this. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good at all. So I have a circle template here. Yeah, this is no good. Why would I do it like that? So it's bigger than this, but the inside would be how big? Inside would be that size. So inside would be this side. And the notch would be like that, but then it would come down this way, approximately 3/8 of an inch or so. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, that's a different look than what I had before. This piece here, because these are Mickey Mouse, I mean, it's really Mickey Mouse how they're built. I'm going to make, of course, this here so you can get at the motor. I'm going to make this piece here on the bottom fit into that notch there. and tie that together because it was open. This was all open on the plywood one, and yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see. I got his spinner here. I need to see how that spinner fits. That spinner fits like so. So we'll leave enough material there so I can sand that. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to cut this up. It'll only take a second to whack this off so I can whittle it down to more manageable size. Almost done. Okay, this is the prototype. If it doesn't work, I'll have to make another one. But the first thing I need to do is sand her up. So where's my big dog? Let's close this up. I want to leave enough so I can sand this all. I think gonna have to go up to here with flats. Up to, yeah, we're gonna have to have flats on there. Yep, gonna be flat. Almost. We need to sand out the inside too. That ain't it. Oh well, let's see what it looks like first. Yep, that's it right there. Okay, I got quite the goober going on here. Okay, I need to clean that up and then we can glue it on. Oh shit, dropped the screw. There it is. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share if you think I've earned it. There's nobody on the else on the internet putting out this type of content. Okay. Can't see what I'm doing. It needs to go down. So I need to raise those up. Okay, the center of this hole was up too high. So in order to fix that, we just take the sandpaper here and sand these ledges back. I mean, I suppose I could saw them. We're going to fill that turd up with epoxy anyway, so. Going to harden this piece up with CA and fill it up with epoxy so that it all kind of holds everything together. Okay, let's see what it looks like now. There we go. That's more like it. Except I need to straighten that out now. And the bad thing is the epoxy's already set up, so I've got to mix up some more to get it in there. Got a little bit of a gap there. We'll have to fill up with some wood, both sides. Now open that up. I'm going to have to wait till this epoxy dries because it's so sticky, so messy. Well, paint, I gotta cut all that. I gotta go in the garage to get the Dremels. I think maybe my bits are out here. I don't know. We'll have to cut all that out so that the motor will fit in. Then this piece needs to be fitted and sanded to shape. And I mean, this is just the hackery repair job. By God, by hackery. It ain't like it needs to be a 20-pointer. It just needs to look presentable. But so we got 51 minutes in on the repair. We'll come back in an hour. It's 3:15 now, around about 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll come back and finish this project up, and it'll go real quick because CA and monocoat. I mean, you don't have to wait for any dope to dry or anything like that, but I do need to let this epoxy dry before I aggravate it too much more. But this needs to be ready to go for Tuesday so we can go flying. Well, I got it here. I'm going to fix some of the monocoat on it too. It's terrible. He told me this particular airplane from Brodak is $250. Don't do it. Get a kit, build your own, because like I said, this thing is put together with hot glue and poor engineering. I know there's been a lot of them sold, but just my opinion. But we'll get it. We'll get it fixed. Now wait on here. We got a battery here and the plug and the switch and all the BS, and we're going to test it right here on the bench to make sure that it works before we take it to the field. Could be dangerous. We don't stinking care about danger. Yeah. Epoxy's still wet. All right, I'm going to cut the stream. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back in an hour or so, or around there, and we'll finish this up. So we'll see you in a bit.